Bata live this morning with the latest. Hannah.
Well, Brandon and Lauren, I can tell you it has been a slow and tedious process this morning. We've been here for about an hour and a half, and we've only seen one car removed. In fact, the crews here say they only anticipate that they'll be able to remove about 10 to 12 cars so far today. But if you take a look behind me, you'll kind of see the making of the second car removed from the rooftop. I'm told there are a total of 3 crane companies working together to make this possible, 2 of which are from Houston. The third, which supplied the crane, is from Pasadena, Texas. As you can see, what they're doing is hoisting the car. They added that hoist this morning. We saw them before sunrise. From the rooftop, they'll take the car and then bring it down slowly. We've seen dozens of workers, and mind you, this apartment building is right next to one also owned by Greystar, the company that owns the Elan City Lights Apartment building. So they're kind of continuing the construction to the right of the screen while they're continuing this removal process to the left. It's been almost 4 months since that crane collapsed, and these residents of the building, almost 500 I'm told, haven't had their cars since that day. In fact, many of them didn't have any belongings for quite a while either since this apartment was declared uninhabitable. So one by one, what I'm told that they're doing is taking photographs of each of the cars for insurance purposes. We saw inspectors go into the building through the garage this morning. They examined the cars, made sure that they had the right keys matched up with each of the owner's cars. Then they put one by one on this crane where they're now hoisting it down to the workers below. And then even after that, we saw additional inspectors come on site just moments ago, the ones in the foreground of your screen, taking a look at the cars before they got it off of the hoist and then putting it onto this truck over here. So as you can see them lowering down this car over here, if you take a look over to the left of the screen, you can see where they're going to eventually be putting the cars. So it's a slow process. We're told again 10 to 12 throughout the duration of this day is kind of what they're expecting. But as you see, they are starting to make some progress. And we're going to show you video of that crane collapse nearly 4 months ago. It's almost apocalyptic looking in the garage. That video, along with the aerial shots of the damage, it shows how the impact demolished the garage and several cars. The owners can then pick them up once the cars are taken to a secure location. And they didn't say how long this entire process will take. What we do know is that they're going to start at the top, work their way down. And Biggie Crane, by the way, that's the company that owned the crane, which fell back in June, does not appear to be a part of this process. It's been nearly 4 months since that crane killed one woman. In fact, just last week, crews finished that removal process, taking the crane out and then making room for this one that you see here behind us. They've now gotten the second car down, so we anticipate things will slowly start picking up throughout the day. Even just talking to some of the workers, I asked them, how do you make something like this possible? And this really is uncharted territory for the city of Dallas. This is something that these workers haven't had to do, getting cars from a building that's been declared uninhabitable and unsafe for people to get into. So they're being very cautious, working mostly on the outsides of the buildings. They can't really get inside too much, but we do know that they're trying to work in what's considered the safer parts of the building just to try to make this possible and hopefully get the cars back to those owners. For now, reporting live in Dallas, I'm Hannah Bata for Good Day.